Hi, this is Ruta-Pullin, and I have been going through some of the games that I played in high school, and I laughed when I found this one. You'll see why in a minute. This game was played sometime in 1997, and I was black, and my opponent was Zacob Ruta. Let me flip the board. There you go. So I'm black, and the quality of chess in this game is very bad, so I'm not going to comment on the moves until the very end. But it was a Peart's defense, which I used exclusively for 3 years when I was in high school. Peart's and some other moves. I hadn't seen the bishop f4 line, so I played the opening moves very poorly for black. I think I was a freshman at this point, a freshman in high school. So some other stuff happens, and jeez, this is bad. And somehow we end up with 5 pawns on the c-file. You don't see that very often. 3 of mine and 2 of his. So some more stuff. I mean, I'm totally losing this game, of course. He's just going to pick off my pawns. My structure is terrible. Alright, so in this position, what's my plan? I don't really have any play. If I try to take off his h-pawn and then march my h-pawn, he can just push forward with these 3 connected passed pawns of his, and he can just play directly for checkmate with the rook and the pawns. He doesn't even need to promote them or use his king. So if I go around chasing his pawns, that's going to be too slow, and he's got plenty of time on his clock, so I can't try to play him for time. And I can't use perpetual check, because if I try to check him with my rook over and over again, his king will just go and attack my rook. So the only thing I could think of was to play for stalemate. I noticed there's the square on d5, where if I put my king there and his rook is on the 6th rank, then I don't have any moves, so it would be a draw. But right now I have a rook, and I have a pawn that can move on g5, so I need to get rid of those things. I can move the rook away and allow him to take on g5, so I've gotten rid of my pawn. Now I just need to get rid of my rook. So I go to rook a6 to set up a skewer. It's not very often that you play chess to set up tactics for your opponent, but he played behind to grab my pawn. He's falling into my trap. I play king e6. Now I play this move with confidence, because I'm possibly penetrating and doing something, and he plays rook f6 check, and then I try to look as dejected as I can, like, oh, I overlooked something, I'm going to hang my rook on a6, but at the same time I made my move as quickly as possible, and then just hung my head. I needed to play quickly so that he doesn't have as much time to see the trap himself. So I play king d5, and he's chuckling. He just goes to take my rook, and he takes the rook, and I say stalemate, and he says what? He was so outraged that he had stalemated me. It was unbelievable. So I don't remember what tournament that was in, but man, his reaction, it was just really great. So this is how I somehow got a stalemate out of a game where I was down like 4 or 5 pawns. And it was just really lucky. You can't expect to get this in a normal game, but I'm glad that I played for it, because it was pretty funny. Well, I'm going to stop uploading chess videos for the time being. I'm going to wait to see if people write me any comments, because I want to see what you guys like. You like me to look at complete games, or you want me to show you openings or endings or what. So just leave me some comments if you want to see some more chess videos, and I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And good night and good luck.